It's been one of them mornings and afternoons. And I had just put it on Facebook that I was going to, guess what, y'all? King pooped and a lot. You know what? Let's go live on Facebook real quick because I got to get out of here. Mm. Okay, motivation. I'm just going to entitle this motivation for now. And then later I can switch it up. Okay. So I hope everybody is doing super well today, super blessed. Let's see what this thing is talking about. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, family. Okay, okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, sexy people all over the world. Listen, I'm only here for just a few minutes. I apologize. I have a little something in my throat, and it might be one of King's snacks, right? Because clearly I gave him something to eat just now, and I had one. It was one of those things. What you call them things? Like it's a little pizza roll, but it's not. It's like a chip, but it's not. Whatever. Okay, guys. So King, go over there and listen to your stuff. All right, I'm heading out in just a few minutes, fam. But before I do, I had to come on here and talk to you just very briefly about motivation. And that's why I entitled this simply Motivation on Facebook. I hope you guys can see me okay on IG. Clearly, I don't have that much time, you know? So I'm going to do this very quickly. As of late, right, I have been having a few dreams and visions and things of that nature. And one of the things that I've noticed about my dreams and visions, and a lot of you are going to relate to this because I feel like a lot of people out there do also have dreams and visions. But I apologize. Oftentimes, you're afraid to either listen to your dreams and visions, you're afraid to execute because you feel like who's going to listen to you. Sometimes people don't execute their dreams and their visions and things of that nature because they feel afraid, they feel less than, they feel like, you know, what they're seeing and what they're experiencing is either far-fetched or it's just never going to happen. So what is the purpose and what is the point of examining your dreams and your visions if it's never happened? So before I head out this afternoon, something told me to stop and talk about this because I want to encourage those today, hear me good, I want to encourage those today who experience dreams and visions to actually go out and make something of them. And I'm not talking about the typical dreams and visions that many people have, like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer. If you're Haitian, you know, your parents tell you you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, you have to follow, you know, the whole educational route and do something positive like that so you can make a whole lot of money. I'm not talking about those dreams and visions. I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about when it comes to those things that you see that other people don't necessarily see for you. For whatever reason, woke up and I had this thought like, what if the person that's really truly for me or for you or what have you are out there? They've envisioned being with you or being with me. I've envisioned being with them, etc. But because of our fear factors in life, we're too afraid to go for what we want. And so this afternoon, before I head out, right, I just wanted to put this in your spirit that oftentimes when we feel too afraid to do something, I feel like that's when we should jump out the water and do it. Because at the end of the day, what is the purpose and what is the thing holding us back from attempting something? Fear is literally false evidence appearing real. When we put fear before purpose, or when we put fear before going for our desires, what we do is we stop the potential of something great happening. Hence why Anaya A is super vocal about a lot of things I desire and I want to accomplish, because I never want to be that person, and hear me good, who says, I wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda, but didn't. And for those that are out there this afternoon, I know I'm going pretty hard. Usually I'll have a funny story or a joke, which the joke happens to be every time I want to go live as of late, King says, nah, Heffa, you ain't going live. I'm gonna poop real quick. So that happens to be the little dream. I mean, excuse me, the little commentary, the funny thing for right now, because this boy King decides every time I'm going live, that it's time for him to take a massive poo poo, and I have to stop everything and clean him. And if you're a mom or a dad out there, then you will definitely know what I mean, because these kids have this way about them when they want all of your attention and your love and all of the snacks in the house, they will stop everything with a massive caca. So that's the funny part. Usually I'll jump in with some kind of commentary, then I'll go into like my little story, but here it is, right? That was it. That was the funny commentary. I'm done with that. So let's go back to the main purpose of me talking today, right? Dreams, visions, living your reality. Because if you don't live it, my people, nobody's going to live it for you. Oftentimes, what happens is people that are afraid of something because they don't know how somebody else is going to feel about them when it comes to romantical feelings and things like that, they sit there in their own like desires. They sit there and manifest things in their head that doesn't even exist because they have a fear and a blockage of going for what they want, or they've experienced rejection at one part of their life. And they've literally decided that, you know what, I'm not going to try this again. It hurts too much. Why put my all out there if the person is not going to see what I see, and these dreams and visions that I have of a great life and a great future is not going to come to pass? Okay, so you guys should stop that. Okay. If you're a great person, if you're good looking, yeah, you might have been rejected in your life before. But what I have to say about that too, which I didn't even want to come out and say it, but I'm going to say it now. Do you realize that rejection that possibly happened in your life, or that person that possibly cheated on you or what have you, was only making room for the person that's supposed to be in your life, for the scenario that you've envisioned, right? So because something happened to you and you're thinking, oh my God, I don't want it to happen again, is that going to prevent you from ever trying anything different or ever trying the thing that you really desire? So at the end of the day, I had to come out and talk about this because, of course, I had another dream last night, y'all. I'm a nerd. The king is at me like, man, what? So I had another dream last night. And so with that being said, I woke up this morning and I challenged myself to do something a little out of the box. Because let's be honest with you, let me be honest with you guys. That's what I meant to say, right? In life, right? We can't spend it alone. And today's, topic happens to be motivation, but it's actually motivation in love. It's actually motivation in relationships, because we are a community of people, and I want to say particularly Black people, that are super damaged, that have a lot of pent up anger, a lot of pent up aggression, a lot of pent up attitudes, a lot of bad attitudes, because we have, I think what it is with us is we have what you call generational curses a lot of times. We have people in our own families that try to block us from certain things. We have these issues that are unbeknownst to us because we come into this world like literally free of any kind of ill will, any kind of negativity, any kind of pain. Matter of fact, every child is born with its own set of DNA, with its own fingerprints, with its own like mind. And because of what life throws at us, oftentimes our minds become fumbled and fuddled, or whatever the word is that you people be talking about, just like not clear of which way to go and what path to go on because of things that happened before our time. But if we know that, and I want you guys to be very clear with me, if we know that we each are individuals and we have a destiny and a purpose, and we should rid ourselves of the past hurts and the pains, and we should try different things in order to find our happiness for our best futures. Now, the Bible talks about it, right? I want to say it's Jeremiah 29:11, where it talks about having a bright future and all of that jazz. You guys can look it up. I have certain Bible scriptures that I super, super love, but because I've been going through a lot lately, I haven't been back in the word as of late. But trust me, I'll go back in it because I love Jeremiah 29:11. I love, Philippians a whole lot, but I also love First Corinthians 13:13 that talks about, love. We can have all the faith we want. We can have all the joy we want. But if we don't have love, we don't have anything, fam. Also, I love Ephesians 6:10-20 when it talks about the fight. When we are fighting for something we love, when we are fighting for those things that we desire, we have to be prepared and armed with the entire armor of God. And what does that mean? We have to have our minds ready, our hearts ready, our feet ready, our belts ready. And when we talk about the belt, that belt is to wrap us up, to gird us up, to make sure that we're strong enough for this fight, fam. And here's where I close, because I could be on here longer, but I have a lot to do. Here's where I close, right? Because I didn't expect to be on here this afternoon with you guys so early. Usually I'm on here like 6:30, 8:30, 10:30, whatever. But for whatever reason, before I leave the house, I have to talk about it because one of the things that I love, 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 and that I'm super passionate about is Haiti. As many of you know, my love is for Haiti. Yes, I want to be in another relationship with a loving person. I need a spouse to help me raise this beautiful king that I have. Literally, his name is King. And I want to be able to, accomplish greatness with the man that God has for me, right? Because sorry, that wouldn't be it wouldn't be wise of me, right, to assume that being a single mother is like a thing and it's easy. Because, oh my God, these little monsters, I mean, these beautiful creatures from God, right? These little creatures from God, these blessings, right, are not easy to deal with, right? And my desire is to have a great spouse who loves children, who loves education, who loves the community, who loves Anaya A, duh, like a lot. Like you have to love me a lot for sure. But damn, you have to kind of have a mind like mine in loving my community too, in loving the things that I love. See, I can talk about it freely now because I'm freed from the bondage that I was in. When you are unequally yoked with people, right? When you're in relationships and you try to force them to see things your way, you try to make them understand why you're an activist or why you love education or why you love, doing the things that you do, and they're so oblivious they can't see it, they're going to spend a lifetime in misery. So I feel like I had this dream last night, which was out of pocket and super weird, but it's okay. Um, I feel like I had it to not only remind me that in the next relationship I go into, or like whatever God has for me, it has to line up with those dreams and those visions that I've had since childhood, like helping people, giving back, helping Haiti, like I love, love, love my natif natal. Even though I wasn't born in Haiti, Haiti was born in me. So anybody that I end up with is gonna have to love Haiti as much as I do, not criticize my country that I love. The last relationship I was in, I married this guy, right? And he's probably gonna watch later. I know my parents are watching. I don't care. I tried my best to ignore the fact that he hated like Haitian people. Like he would say things about my Haitian people all the time about the corruption, but it's not even the corruption because we know about the corruption, which I can go into another time. It was more or less saying how bad Haitian people were all the time. If you're saying how bad Haitian people are all the time, that means I'm bad too, which I try to be the best spouse on planet Earth. Is Anaya A perfect? No, 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 no. But damn, bro, why do you hate my people so much? Is it possibly because we were the first freed nation under God? Is it possibly because no matter what the hell the Haitian people have gone through, we fight the hell back? We give back, but we are fighters. It's in our DNA to overcome and overthrow the white man. Is it because we have good vagina and you are scared to enter this love nest? Because, baby, the Haitian women are trained and taught to put that thing on. I mean, praise the Lord. I'm so sorry, but I just have to say it. Like, seriously, you were not prepared for the extra because wherever you're from in Africa or whatever land you're from, bud, right? You're the dominating factor, and that's okay. Don't you dare come for my people on a daily basis because that's not going to work with me. And I just recently got a couple of calls back to back from somebody, and I'm not going to say their names, but they're watching. They always watch and they always listen. This one here has been trying to get in the draws for years, fam, like literally for years. And I'm the type of person I can't sleep around. I cannot sleep around. I cannot give the JJ to everybody because the spiritual thing is this. Not only is it a physical thing, people can catch diseases and all of that jazz, but when you're unequally yoked, especially with demonic forces and spirits, right? Those things come upon you. How do I know? Because there's certain people I can be in a room with and feel such negative energy from them that there's no way on planet Earth that I'm ever going to give up any kind of part of my body to you because I don't want to be yoked to you forever or even for a day or a night or a week. So fast forward, here it is, right? Your girl Anaya A was at an event recently. I just had to pop through in the rain and the sleet and the snow because that's what I do. When it's for somebody that I care for, a brother that I care for, I'm going to make sure by any means necessary, I show out. Even if I don't see that brother face to face, I'm going to be there, right? Because I want them to know I was here because you have always been there for me. Even though I don't see you in a sexual way, even though I don't see you in that type of romantical way, but you have always given me great advice. You have never hurt me unless we've had those little fallouts, but it's back on track. And I'm speaking this message out to somebody today in hopes that somebody is going to take that leap of faith today, because your girl and I takes many leaps of faith, right? Somebody has to be less afraid today. And that's why this message is going out. So fast forward, so after going to this event and everything, a person I ran into who's been lying for years, not only about being sexually connected to so many different women, not only cheating on one female after another, it was just deeper than that because the energy was never right. In one aspect, this person was a good person. He cared a little bit about what was happening in certain degrees. But at the end of the day, fam, you have to watch people, especially those men, if you're a female, who say one thing and do another. I'm the type of person I watch everything. What's up, Sir Jones? Sir Jones is live with us today. And this particular person, when I saw them at this event, I was like, oh, damn, here we go again. Because I knew that the conversation would possibly end up with a phone call or with some kind of, pretense that they cared about anything that I was really going through. Be careful with that, women. Men play that game so well. Oh my God, you're going through something. Let me be the shoulder for you to cry on. Let me help you get back on your feet. Let's talk about it. And some women do it too. Some women do it very well too, because some women are taught the game from young. Ask me how I know later. But anyway, I watch and I listen to everything. So as I'm at this event, here comes Brumman, who has not given a damn about anything that I've cared about for years, but always pretended to. Because I keep checking. I make sure the spirit checks. The spirit, fam, you have to do it. You have to know if somebody is being real with you or not, right? So I made sure for years that I always listened very intently, but I also paid attention and followed up with the questions, because somebody can lie to you and you be baffled or blindsided, but their actions always speak louder than words. So this brother, right? I actually told him about the breakup that I just went through and the pain that I'm experiencing because I wanted to test them to say whether or not they were going to be up to their old shenanigans. And guess what, fam? They were. They called a number of times, and Anaya A did not pick up that call. Do you want to know why? I'll tell you, because there comes a point in your life where you have to say enough is enough and cut off the demonic forces, cut off the spiritual connection, cut off the relationships that even are not sexual, because even in platonic relationships, sometimes there could be energies that are not for you. So I did not pick up the call. Just because I'm going through a breakup and just because my life is not where it needs to be at the moment, that does not mean I'm going to let another cycle into my life. And I had to share that with you guys today because I want you guys to be very clear. Preach. Thank you so much, Sir Jones. I want you guys to be very clear to understand this. Your dreams and your visions are real. If you dream of something at night or during, a daytime, you're having a visual or you're seeing something play out in your psyche, that is an alert for you to act. Stop being afraid. For me, I know myself. I know that if I don't talk about something or if I have a very good dream about somebody that I'm really attracted to, because yes, I have this real attraction to somebody or whatever, I'm not going to hide and say nothing. Oh no, I'm going to say something because I don't know why I'm having these feelings, these dreams, and these visions, but I'm not going to let those visions and those dreams and these feelings die in a place where it's never told, because if you don't take a step of faith, then you don't know what's going to come in the end. So that's it for today. And for those, especially this particular person, who has lied to me for a number of years and pretended to love Haiti as much as I love Haiti, my people, and all of the things that we have been experiencing, don't call me. You're watching this video now. You may watch this video later, but it's over. Like, there's nothing else to discuss. You can't hurt me anymore. You've lied to me a number of times, and I've already been onto your game. And of course, to my ex, who's going to watch this as well, I tried to overlook the fact that you didn't love Haiti. I tried to overlook the fact that you didn't care about activism and advocacy and making sure that our people from, the Black community, especially Black and brown too, but we have to be very clear. In the Black community, we get it a lot worse than the Hispanics, right? But when it comes to activism, I fought for people and I continue to fight for people that look like me because I know what pain is. So for you to constantly, you know, badger me and feel as though this fight that I fight is not worth anything and my people are not worth it because our people are bad, shame on you. Shame on you. And I don't think that I have to say much more because God has listened to your heart. He has listened to the words that you speak. And for any other Haitian, let's talk about this real quick before I really shut it down. For all of you Haitians that act really stupid and think that it's not worth fighting, Haiti is not worth fighting for, our people are not worth fighting for, and hey, why do you fight for people? How are you sitting here and giving back all the time? Or why do you even care? Well, because I do. And if you don't, then go to hell. Why do you think we even have the opportunities we have in America today? It's not because nobody said anything or didn't do anything for me. It's because somebody got up and freaking fought for us. And then don't forget, Haiti fought for everybody. And if you don't know your history, go learn your history because after Haiti gained this independence in 1803 or whatever that year was, because they had a fight from like 1790 something to like 1803, then in 1804 got its independence. Guess what, you assholes? Haiti fought for every other country under the sun. So why again do you guys give me such a hard damn time when I talk about my parents' country? I was even born there, but I love Haiti so much. And on another day, I'll tell you more about why I love Haiti and why I can't wait to go back because I am going back to Haiti over the summer. If you guys didn't know, now you know. And I'm going to make sure I learn much more before I get there because guess what, fam? You see all the gangs that are fighting and all the crap that's going on in Haiti, it's going to end. And you better believe before I die, it's going to end because Haiti has to be restored. And trust me, it will. I already know. I've seen it in my dreams and visions. It will be restored. But I remember every negative words a lot of you assholes have said about this country, a country that opened so many doors for so many of you. So when I dream and when I have my visions, trust and believe, I always act. And for the man that's going to be my husband, you better be ready because we're going to fight for Haiti together and we're going to fight for many people together. Okay? I'm not playing this crap with you men out there. Don't play like you care about Haiti or any other place or any other community if you really don't, because I already know the truth, jackasses. Anyway, guys, I'm shutting it down. When I come back a later time, I'll talk about the Jewish community because boy, I got a lot of stuff to say about the Jews and that underground like thing that they were doing in Brooklyn. Did you guys see that yet? You guys know I've been talking about the Jews for a minute, and there's a reason why for that too. So let me go. Hello, Sylvain. Bisous, bisous. Okay, Napalepita, Munwayo. I had to get a lot off my chest today. I feel much better. I'll be hitting the streets now, guys, with faith, with hope, but most importantly, with love. Ourselves in the Bible. Bye, people. King, Anale. Vini, King. Vini. Done where? Instagram freeze. Pas de problem. Let's shut it down now. Bye, guys.